Hi, I'm Jack, and I'm a professor at Washington.
Hi, I'm Daniel Folkert, professor at Nebraska University.
Hey, I'm Genna from South Carolina Penitentiary.
Did you know that in the 1980s, only 68% of women completed high school and only 13% graduated college? This was a big difference compared to the 20% of men that graduated college at the same time period. In the next 30 years, women would close the gap in education and eventually surpass the men. Today, over 90% of women graduate high school and about 36% graduate college. Males, on the other hand, only graduate 29% from college. This increase in education for women have led to not only being equally educated as the men, but is now starting to equal out gender barriers in employment, money, and rights. For hundreds of years, men have had the stereotypical role of being the provider. Until recently, most women were stay-at-home moms who took care of the children in the house. Women, with their recent jump in education, are now capable to have jobs, and from that are more independent and able to provide for themselves. Women are now starting to appear in numerous job fields, many which were thought of as jobs for men. For example, only recently have women started to become construction workers. Some jobs that have came about due to women's new independence have led to negative effects such as prostitution. Women are now holding high-powered jobs such as congressmen, governors, Supreme Court justices, doctors, lawyers, and professors. Although they are equal in rights, education, and employment, women still face stereotypes of people that still believe that they should not be working. In many cases, women are paid less than men to do the exact same job. This is slowly changing with more people accepting women's equality. Women are now providing for themselves and taking the initiative to help form this world.
Women's clothing has changed drastically throughout the 80s to the present. The question we need to ask ourselves, is it for the good or for the bad? To my left, you'll see a picture of the typical woman in the Victorian age. Long dress with long white satin gloves. They usually had their hair done for a special occasion because this was normal back then. To my right, you'll see a picture of the typical woman nowadays. This look is now socially acceptable. Back then in the past, women now have more freedom in what they can wear. On the other hand, women in the past dressed more conservative, whereas women nowadays are more revealing, showing off even more and more skin.
It used to be that women would get married when they were teenagers and have 5 more kids. But nowadays, women are waiting till their late 20s or even their 30s and having 2 or less kids. So the question is, why are women waiting later in life to get married and having less kids? It's because women want to feel financially stable before they get married. So they're putting their careers first, which means making them wait longer in life to get married and having fewer children. With marriage, there comes divorce in some cases, and 50% of marriages end in divorce. Maybe the reason for this is because women are feeling more independent and they feel like they can live on their own by themselves. With advancing technology, women can now find their future husbands through online dating, such as eHarmony, Match.com, Christian Mingle, and BlackPeopleMeet.com. Some rights that women do not have is marrying another woman and having an abortion in some states.
A popular women's rights activist once said, "If women are healthy and educated, their families will flourish. If women are free from violence, their families will flourish. If women have a chance to work and earn as full as equal partners in society, their families will flourish." Hillary Clinton, 1995.
As equals?
I feel like people think that we're really weak and like lesser than men.
Hopefully as equals, but that isn't always the case.
Like big, like strong macho people.
Well, in today's world, I think that we're doing pretty good. Okay, we can get high-paying jobs, and we can get anything we want if we try hard enough. You just gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying?
They have the same rights, but they're not always afforded the same rights. For instance, if a male and a female go to get a job, the equity in pay is still not there.
No, I do not. Like, a lot of people think women can't, like, do stuff like men can, but we totally can.
No. Because I figure that we're less superior.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Hillary 2016.
As long as she doesn't push the wrong button, I'm happy.
I'd be fine with that as long as she was qualified for the job.
That'd be awesome.
I would love it. I'd call her up. I'd call the president up. We'd have a good time.
65, 50, you just want to make sure you find the right one.
25, yeah. Because I'd be done with college.
I'm going to get married at 26 and have a baby at 28.
Some can be, yes.
I believe so.
Some are, yes, because, some girl will ratchet sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that they are.
I feel like it's more of the individual.
Yeah, I feel like just kind of like the attention.
Depends on what you wear. Like if you walk around with like a short skirt, then yeah, it's going to degrade you.
Yeah, I really do.
But it's the choice they make on how they wear or where they wear that to.